Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Animal Revolt Battle Simulator. On your screen right now is a kaiju that I honestly never thought we'd be able to review in this game. We've got Monster X. Now, if you don't know much or anything about Monster X, this is what eventually turns, and actually not that long, turns into Heisei Ghidorah, which, do we have in this game? I don't know if we have Heisei Ghidorah. Regardless, this is the Heisei Ghidorah Monster X, who Final Wars Godzilla is going to be fighting today for obvious reasons. If it wasn't obvious, Monster X is in Godzilla Final Wars. Anyways, how do you think Monster X is going to do against the rest of the kaiju that we have? Any Godzillas, any monsters? Let me know in the comments. And ladies and gentlemen, oh wait, I do want to see. Can I actually use this version of Monster X? Let me see. Oh my. Okay, see, this is one thing I didn't know. I just wanted to check it out. Oh my goodness, we can use Monster X. Okay, I'm gonna have to move my face cam. I did not prepare for this one. Actually, you know what? Today's what the? Oh, he already got a victory. I forgot that I put this tiny raptor right here so that we could start the match. Oh yeah, today's gonna be fun. I don't think I'm gonna control Monster X today. Let me know if you guys want a video on that. All right, so off the bat, we're gonna have Monster X go up against somebody that I'm pretty sure he'll be able to defeat pretty easily. We got my boy Heisei Godzilla. In this version of Heisei Godzilla, he needs a rework. In this game, I can't lie to you. My boy's been reworking a lot of these kaiju. I think my boy Heisei deserves a nice little remodel. But let's see how Monster X does against one of the, I would say one of the weaker Godzillas that we have in the game. Ooh! Oh yeah, but the thumbnail's definitely gonna be something of that. Oh my, 2100, okay for the beam. Pretty nice with it. Now, like I said, today's video, I'm not gonna be controlling Monster X at all. I just kind of want to see how he does by himself. Also, we're going to have to do another tournament soon. He was going to win that anyways. Look, Heisei got... Where are you going, Monster X? But, okay, we'll see, I guess. Like I said, I just wanted to see how he would do against other kaiju, seeing that this is a brand new kaiju. I don't want to just immediately use him. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what he can do, who he can beat, who he can't beat, and kind of get a good feel about this kaiju for when we get to an actual tournament battle or something like that. Because I think Monster X, I mean, from what I'm seeing right now, oh, 2,500 from the breath, from Thermo. Let's see what he does now against like a bigger kaiju. 2,300, okay. Bro, that roar there is so beautiful. That's going to be somewhat of the thumbnail, him roaring or something like that. Or just him running at Thermo Godzilla. I don't know what it is, but Monster X has just such a beautiful model. In the movies, obviously, it's a scary looking model, and in the game. I think the only game we've ever seen Monster X in was Age of Titans, right? In Roblox, over on the Captain Capi channel. Yeah, we just used him not too long ago. Hey, Thermo, you might need to do like a, I don't know, a thermo pulse or something like that, big fella. Or you might be losing. Oh, well, there it is. Almost knocked him off, but ladies and gentlemen, my boy Monster X has not lost. 2-0, and I mean, I guess decent HP there. All right, you know what? Let's start upping up the ante a little bit here. All right, we got G14 over here. I think actually now this version, there's two versions of G14. This one here and then the Thermo one, which I think now this version goes into like a supercharged mode and it gets all blue and whatnot. Let me know if you want a solo video on that. I don't think we've seen... Don't push him off the map. Really? You already know where we gotta go, big fat? Actually, you're new. Maybe you don't know. If you knock somebody off the map, you already know. Y'all know. We gotta get transported straight to the battle arena. All right, yeah. And here we go. Oh, I thought he was gonna do the pulse already. If this version of Godzilla does that pulse, now he turns like a bluish hue instead of the Thermo version that we did see. Like I said, I don't remember if he had the blue before. I do know that he had the pulse, but I don't know if he had blue. I'll have to go back and look. But for right now, G14 is nowhere close to losing to Monster X. Oh, hold up now, 2,800 damage. I feel like with every fight, Monster X is doing more damage with that beam. Also, is G14's tail stuck? What are we doing right now? He's all caught. Okay, never. Yeah, he is stuck. G14 is caught up on the wall, but really all he has to do is land one move and he would win anyways. Oh, there he goes. He's out. I mean, I still say the same thing. If G14 lands that one move, or if he just... There it is right there. Have we seen this move before? I think we have, right? Let me know in the comments. And, well, there it is. But now he stays this cover. I don't know if we've seen that or not. Let me know if you guys want a solo video on this right here. This version of Godzilla. I think this is so sick. Let's actually put up who we saw yesterday in Friday's video. My boy, Space Godzilla. He finally got a rework, bro. I don't know if y'all saw yesterday's video, but you should definitely go check it out. This bad boy, you'll see a little bit what he can do in this video, but overall, he does. Let's see if he actually does all of his moves. Okay, well, there's that move right there. Already bringing up. This isn't about him. This video is not about him. If you want to go check out the solo Space Godzilla video, I suggest y'all go check out yesterday's video. It is crazy. My boy has some ridiculous moves. Look at that. All right, well, didn't I just tell you not to knock people off the map? And you, what are these still doing over here? I think those are supposed to like hover around him when he's, you know, not flying out of the map a million miles away. All right, let's try this again in a better area. I mean, really, Space Godzilla just automatically starts off with that. For the most part, when you give him like a distance that's like, you know, it's a move that he can hit from distance pretty easily. But don't let it fail you, bro. He's got some crazy moves, like I said. If you want to see that video, yesterday's video, I mean, look at that. Bro, come on now. That move just alone there should make you want to watch yesterday's video. He is so good, dude. Okay, you know what? I want to have that fight one more time. I feel like Monster X did not have, he didn't do enough damage there. And he used his little telekinesis move, you know what I'm saying? If he doesn't do that move, Monster X definitely has a chance. But I mean, if he does that telekinesis, it's over. And he's got that move, which doesn't do a ton, but it does do over 2K, especially when he lands it all. The beams land right back on Space Godzilla, and now you can see the HPs. A little bit different. He's gonna roar at my boy Monster X. He's gonna whiff twice. What are you doing? Oh, no, here we go. Here we go, Space Godzilla using those the spikes that are coming out of the ground. Well, oh my gosh, and the suplex, bro. Space Godzilla, and here comes this move right here. Oh, the combo. Oh no, dude. I'm telling y'all right now, when we have another tournament, I'm gonna pick Space Godzilla. He's too good. All right, what if we throw in the old model of Space Godzilla? This one a little bit more glossy and whatnot, but a lot less powers. You know what I'm saying? And I think weaker. So we'll see Monster... oh, there you go. Monster X has got to get some revenge on it. Whatever Space Godzilla he can get some revenge on. I mean, look at that. Space Godzilla just did 40 damage. And now you can see how mad Monster X is right now, right? He did not take light getting absolutely obliterated by the better version of Space Godzilla. I mean, it's obvious that this is going to go this way. Like I said, this version of Space Godzilla, the one that we did have before yesterday, he's kind of buns. I mean, he's got that move, which does almost 1,000, but overall got absolutely worked. Look at that HP. Not even close. All right, while we're in the battle dome over here, this should be a battle. And it's one that, you know, was in the movie anyways. Ladies and gentlemen, Monster X versus Final Wars. Look how shocked my boy is to see him. You know what I'm saying? He knows. He remembers this all too well. Monster X versus Final Wars. Who do you guys got in this battle? Now, this might be in the thumbnail, bro. I feel like this is the only thumbnail that... Ain't no way he just launched himself out of the map. All right, well, be right back. All right, you want to try that again, Mr. Final Wars? Let's not get ourselves tossed out of the map this time, Bubba. Yeah, they got to be in the thumbnail together. It would only make sense. You got... What the... Oh, he's caught by Final Wars. I was about to say, what is happening? There goes Final... Ooh! I wish we had beam clashes, bro. That would be so sick in this game. Unfortunately, we don't, but fortunately, we've got the Godzilla Kaiju. I don't even care. I don't need nothing else. Oh, while he's roaring, too. 2,200 damage. All right. I guess so. I wouldn't have roared. All right. Uppercut that did 30 damage. A kick that did 30 damage. They just traded back-to-back weak moves. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was buns. Good fight here so far, though. Monster X doing a lot better than what he has been doing in these previous, well, it was really just against G14 and Space Godzilla. They're the most, like, new Kaiju that we had anyways, but... All right, there we go. Final Wars is gonna get his get back and obliterate Monster X. Hey, my boy has pretty much lost 3 in a row here, Monster X. Get up, big fella. I mean, he was going up against some of the strongest Kaijus that we have, but what if we switch the map over here, get a little snowy area? You guys should know what's in the snowy area, right, ladies and gentlemen? We got our girl Shimo, which we actually just saw a solo video with her the other day. She did crazy. Obviously, it's Shimo. We got to control her, do her crazy moves. And yeah, I'm assuming that Shimo is probably gonna win this. Listen, you never know, all right? Ooh, the beam. The beam, what is that? Is that 20 HP? Did that beam do 20? And here comes Shimo's best move. It's gonna drop the ice crystals from the sky, and she's just gonna feed. You already know. Shimo is definitely gonna win this fight. Dang. Bro, Monster X is getting handled, and as he was getting knocked off the map. Okay, come on, Shimo. That was disrespectful. This is supposed to be about Monster X. All right, let's put him up against some mechs. So we've got the metal arena here. Before we get to like Mecha Godzilla, Kiryu, things like that, we're gonna start off with big fella right here. We got Cherno Alpha. Also, after, we're definitely gonna throw in Mecha King Titan. Somebody told me it was Alpha King Titan or something like that. So I don't think it's Alpha King Titan. I think it is Mecha King. At least it is in this game. Actually, let me check on that. Let me make sure I'm not tripping down here. Look at that, Mecha King Titan, literally right on your screen right there. So unless they named it wrong, I'm calling it how I see it. All right, anyways, we've got my boy, Monster X versus Cherno Alpha. Let's see who wins. I mean, I'm gonna say Monster X in this one. We are in the metal area, but you know, it's Monster X, all right? He should be able to beat Cherno Alpha at least. Now, when it gets to the other mechanicals, like, I don't know, Mecha King Titan, we're gonna go ahead and count that as a W for Monster X. He was winning anyways, and yeah, not gonna lie, I kind of just wanted to move on to Mecha King Titan here. Just to see if he can do anything to him. By the way, guys, we will be doing, probably not this weekend, but definitely soon, we will be doing an Ark versus Monsterverse tournament? Battle Royale? Maybe both? I don't know. Something along those lines. I want to see who has the better monsters in the game. If I had to guess, I would say Monsterverse, but you never know. Let me know who you guys think in the comments. You guys think the Monsterverse takes it, or, well, right now, it is going to be, look at that, mid-air, though. He's trying to get some damage in before he falls off. And, okay, listen. He was about to lose anyways. All right, well, at least he defeated one of the mechs. He did defeat Cherno Alpha, but now we've got the stronger of the mechs. So we've got Mecha Godzilla, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, got a nice little right hand from my boy. Are these yeah, those missiles, bro. I don't know why, but they literally do no damage every single time. I don't know if they're actually supposed to, or if they're more like maybe a stun move or something. I'm not really sure. Oh my. Them little hand propeller things, bro. Those do some crazy work. And I mean, that was a bully sesh, but you knocked him off the map. Even though everyone's got knocked off the map, I feel like, you know what, we're going. We gotta go to the battle arena just to see, man. Come on, defeat you a mech, man. You got it, Monster X versus Mecha Godzilla. See, like, they don't even stun, really. Maybe they're supposed to do damage, and then for whatever reason, they just don't. Ain't no way you found the only way to knock this man off the map. All right, I'm gonna try this one more time with Mecha Godzilla. I don't know what it is, but these two just love to knock each other off the map. Oh, I thought he was going. I think I saved him with my camera view. My boy was about to get launched off this map. I think after this match right here, we might do one more battle because I want to see how he does against what I think is the strongest kaiju in the game. But then also, I want to see how he does in the death run. Maybe we do 2 more battles because I kind of want to see how he does against Ghidorah for obvious reasons. Like I said, I don't think we have Kaiser. I'll look for him. I know we've got multiple versions of Ghidorah though, so we'll look for something that's just similar enough, I guess. Did those missiles do damage? I can't really tell. I got to keep health bars on, bro. I can't tell how much they're doing. There you go, Monster X. Now is not the time to roar, bro, unless you plan on beaming. Okay, yes, that is a good move there. But will it win? It did win, ladies and gentlemen. Monster X did defeat my boy Mecha Godzilla. Okay, so we do have 3 versions of Ghidorah. I would assume this one is going to be the closest we're getting. And this might be Kaiser, not going to lie to you. I mean, it looks the closest to him, you know? It could just be one of the older variants, but regardless, we've got what is basically a fight against themselves. We got Ghidorah versus Monster X. It is the 3-headed battle here. Who do you guys got? Oh my goodness. Well, Monster X should most likely win this unless King Ghidorah rather, hits that one move with the wings and does all the electricity. He could still win. It's not really showing any damage numbers. So he's not doing very good damage here. Oh, hold up. Oh, his HP is draining. Okay, I take it right back. Monster X does have a chance to lose this battle to basically himself. We're gonna call it Kaiser today, all right? Listen, it's okay. We're just gonna call it like we see it. Oh my! Oh yeah, Monster X might lose. This could be the move I was talking. Oh no, he didn't do it. And there's the beam, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness, Monster X, that's kind of embarrassing. I ain't gonna lie to you. This isn't the strongest Ghidorah out there. All right, just for laughs, we'll see how he does against a big fella. I mean, immediately gets launched. My boy Godzilla Nemesis versus Monster X. Do I think this is gonna be a battle? Most likely not. But listen, we have seen crazier things. We've seen Zilla Jr. defeat Nemesis before. If y'all remember that, it was in that tournament. That was insane. I don't want to give it away, but like you should have seen that by now. It's been a minute. Uh-oh. This is gonna hurt Monster X. 3,200 damage. And he's roaring at him. I mean, he deserves to roar. He deserves it. I don't think Monster X stands a chance here. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Knocked him over on the beam. He still landed 1,200 damage on the beam. Now would be a great time to do your beam, Monster X, if you want any chance. He still has a chance, bro. Look at his HP. Okay, never mind. Unless he knocks him over here. Oh, he has a chance. Oh my goodness, he has a chance. Imagine Monster X in his last battle defeats Nemesis. It could still happen if he doesn't. He just stomped on him. Okay, really. I mean, I will say he did pretty good against Nemesis. All right, so for the finale, we are gonna see how good. Well, he already drop kicked the first competitor, but how good that he can do? How good can he do? I can't even speak. How good can Monster X do in the death run here? I need him to get to moving. He's pretty slow if he doesn't run, but he is very fast if he gets to running. Off the bat, I mean, doing some decent damage. There you go. That's what's going to be very good for Monster X. That beam that he can hit from range. And now, mind you, he can. We've seen Godzillas and whatnot hit people from like over. You know what I'm saying? Like to the other side. Where are you going, bro? You got people right under you. There you go. Knocked him out with the quickness. You still got Skorg or Scrooge or whatever his name is down. What's the HP? HP kind of decent. I mean, definitely doing better than what we have seen in the past. Orga, though, or whatever, not Orga. The Lava Golem did a little bit of damage. Hey, why am I feeling like Monster X could do some of the best work in the death run? I mean, he didn't do great today against battles. I will say that. He didn't do great, all right? He did not do great, but I think when we control him, obviously, he's going to get better. He's going to do more damage, and overall, I think we're going to be able to defeat more people than what he defeated today. Oh my goodness. Y'all see what I'm saying? That beam right there hits from range, ladies and gentlemen. Monster X doing a very, very good job in the death run so far. I feel like normally we've had... Oh, wait. Turn around. You got to get this fella right here. Yeah. Get him. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and step it this way, Monster X. You got some gorillas to fight. He already, I guess, hit the one that throws poop with the beam. I'm kind of glad about that one, but he just be throwing deuce. That's crazy. Oh, he got stuck with it. Monster X, how are you even caught up? There you go. Come this way. Get your tail uncaught. There we go. All right. Monster X doing a very, very good job in the death run. That beam is it's going to get him far, bro. He might do the best. I don't know why I'm feeling like that, but he just might do the best. The HP that we're seeing for Monster X right now is unheard of by this point. Normally, it's at least he's got like half HP left, which, I mean, I will say he's not far off of it, but he's doing better than the rest, I will say, from this point. He's got a long way to go. I do realize he's got a long way to go, but hey, he's got a shorter way to go with that HP, you know? He's got a good amount of HP. All right, you got to step on the scorpion or something, Bubba. What are we doing? You're just playing with his feelings. There we go. All right, now the beam. Can you hit him with your beam, maybe? He's 360. No. Don't jump out of the map. Please don't do that. Just go over here and, I guess, try to defeat these bugs. I mean, my best... Wait, he already did it? Oh. Normally, that was like some of their best competition. they were getting like caught up on the bugs. Even though they're weak, they were getting caught up on the bugs. All right, keep coming this way. Keep coming this way, Monster X. We are not worried about that one that jumped off the map. All right, there we go. That's a nice move. I'm gonna get him to run. Oh my gosh, he's stuck again, bro. I feel like, there you go. If he doesn't get stuck and if he doesn't like jump out of the map, if he jumps out of the map, that's on him. I can't really just put him back in the map. But if he doesn't jump out of the map, he should be one of the ones that go the furthest in the death run. I mean, he is fighting normal. Oh my, look at that polar bear. He is fighting normal animals and not kaiju. But why is he doing so good in the death run? Look at his, I mean, his HP is like unblemished. Now, I will say, once he gets past this, he is going to have to fight the, you know, the elephant with the lasers, the people with the weapons. I mean, he does have some tough competition coming up, but for right now, he seems to be doing pretty easy over here. It's going pretty easy for my boy. All right, there's the elephant. Let's see how he does against the better elephant here. This elephant has the cannons, but did not do anything. We've got Coward Cole, who is just going to run the entire time, so that's going to be easy. This guy has a bat. He doesn't have a bat anymore. Oh my gosh, he just obliterated the ones with the weapons, I think. I mean, this guy does have weapons too, I'm pretty sure. I don't know how strong they are. I guess we're about to find out, aren't we? Come on, Bill. I said Billy. Come on, big fella. Wait, missiles, they could do some work. Ah, oh my, literally just a missile guy. I don't think anybody's been able to get past that missile guy. I don't even think, did they destroy him? Oh yeah, he did get destroyed. So if the missiles missed, he probably would have went all the way. He would have just had some animals to fight. And you saw how good he did against the animals. But ladies and gentlemen, he did good. He did good in the death run. Let me know what you guys thought of Monster X in this game. And let me know what videos you'd like to see him in the future. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.